Hi everyone, I'm Hoodie Angel Brandon, and welcome to another round of FEH freebies. This time we have the new event for Ascended Fjorm's debut of Ascended Heroes, the new unit type. We're getting this banner, which is a standard new heroes banner, but since it's part of this event, I figured I'd just throw it in here with these. But we also have a bunch of reruns of other old banners. And it's a pretty solid list, so we're going to just compile all our free summons and put them together. But to kick things off, we're going to start with the main event here, New Heroes and Ascended Fjorm, which is okay looking banner. Honestly, the characters don't interest me that much overall. Nothing too exciting here. Got attack speed, push, and spurn, which we've seen it. We've got Life and Death and Def Res Snag and Panic Smoke. Solid, but nothing I'm desperate for. And then we have our demote here, who's actually... I used him in my my playthrough of Shadow Dragon on the NES, and he didn't end up great, but I still carried him through like most of the game. I can't remember if I benched him halfway through or not. I just remember him being just kind of okay. He was just there. But I kept him on my team just because he was cute, or as cute as you can be in a old NES Fire Emblem sprite. But he is very cute here, so I'm admittedly kind of tempted to build him if I ever get enough copies, but I don't have a huge attachment to him by any means. And he's got okay fodder, nothing too mind-blowing, but he's got like a reskin of Courtly Candle, which is kind of nice, and he's I think the third demote unit with Distant Guard that doesn't have it on 4 stars, so that's depressing. I'd much rather have Distant Guard than Speed Def Form, but what can you do, I suppose. And then the star of the event is Ascended Fjorm, who is again introducing that new unit type, where basically they get to have 2 assets. You get your standard asset, and then you can also choose another asset to upgrade in addition to that. And in addition, she also introduces this new currency that lets you ascend another unit that isn't an ascendant hero, so that they can have 2 assets as well, which is kind of nice that they're spreading the love around. Of course, it is just another tactic to sell these new heroes who will probably be mostly like reskins of, or new versions of older characters. But it is whatever. You know, I guess a lot of the older games are running out of popular characters. So, you know, it makes sense to try and sell alts of the lords and stuff again. So, fair enough, I suppose. And her kit looks pretty solid, just a nice far save tank, pretty solid, pretty nice. And I've seen some people grumble about these ascendant boosts, but I really don't think they'll be that bad. I mean, like, I know, oh, but Edelgard can now take attack and defense, but like, yeah, does it really matter? I mean, like, I'm sure there'll be some cases where it comes up, but I feel like most of the time, if you were killing Edelgard, you were killing her safely, and if you weren't, then, you know, this isn't gonna change that anyway. So like, I don't think it's that big of a deal. It seems more of a thing to just let your favorites keep up a little more, or I guess if your favorite is a newer unit, just push them a little further. But I don't think it'll be that game breaking. But who knows? Maybe I'll be wrong. Again, when we summon an Ascendant unit, we get that new currency, but it only works for the first time you summon that character, so like you can't just summon 10 Fjorms and get like 10 copies of those things and just buff up all your units right away. So they are being kind of drip-fed, which is kind of nice. I feel like, yeah, if you pull for these, you do get an advantage, but you can't just spend to get like a huge advantage. You're just going to be like 1 ahead each banner or something. The gap will widen between whales and free-to-play players eventually, but I don't think it's that bad to start things off. So our priority will be Ascendant Fjorm, then Colorless and Red as backup, and then Blue last. Although I wouldn't mind having Roshia here. He's just not a huge priority. And with that Ascendant trait, I was actually thinking... oh, and also I think I'm going to just pull all the greens, because I wouldn't mind having Fjorm. I do need to save, but it's kind of nice. I wouldn't mind having her, and I could use that Flore thing. I was thinking, if I somehow managed to get Fjorm, that I would use it on Robin. That way he could be plus attack, which he kind of wants, but he would also be able to get that plus speed boost as well, and we can basically just force the issue. Is that a good use of it? Probably not, no. Double Raven, okay. But I just think that would be a good use, I suppose. Colorless as our backup. And now this willingness to use it on Robin does not necessarily... Hey, Forrest. What's up? That willingness to use it on Robin does not extend to the future, though. He's gotta come get it now. No green again. Like in the future, if we get like Ascendant Leg Yarn and I free summon her or something, I'm probably not going to use it on Robin because he didn't show up when he was supposed to. Maybe I'll use it. I don't know, but if I get it here on Fjorm, I will use it for him, and if not, then we'll have to see. Although there is an asterisk on that, because there are a lot of banners from this rerun event that I want to pull blue on. If we got a plus speed Robin there, then I wouldn't use it on him. So, anyway, we have gotten nothing of interest, nothing of value so far, which is depressing. But here's our last ticket, and we've only got one green. So, Fjorm, please appear for us here. Nah, just a Merrick. That's disappointing. I'm supposed to save, but you know what? I'll throw a few orbs at this. I'm willing to push the issue just a little bit, because we did get some wheels without green, but I don't want to spend. I don't feel like sparking for her. I say now and then watch in 10 minutes I'll be sparking for her. No, I do like Ascendant Fjorm. She looks really solid. I could definitely make use of her, but I don't desperately need her, you know? She would be very nice to have. These guys are not. These guys have nothing of value to offer me. I'm willing to go one more round and try and pull any greens. Well, no more greens. So that's unfortunate. But I don't think I'm going to keep pulling beyond this. I was going to say I would go to like 600, but no thanks. So we'll call it there. Sorry, Robin, you should have shown up. You should have asked Fjorm to show up, or you should have showed up as plus speed. But here on this one, I forgot to mention, this one I wanted Berkut or Byleth. We'll go Byleth for the potential DC fodder. I think I would have slightly leaned towards Berkut, but instead we just get a Laszlo. So this event is not off to a great start. It is a very bad selection of units that we pulled, even after spending some orbs, but we'll have to see what else we get along the way. Hopefully better than this garbage. Alright, for day 2 we have heroes with bond skills. And I think I'm leaning towards Forsyth here. I've been using the one that I've got on Arena Assault every once in a while, and he can be useful. He can usually tank one hit and then fire back with his bond or his bold fighter and take someone out. So he's not bad. And I think he's got the most enticing fodder with Joint Hone, Defense, and Bold Fighter. Owen isn't bad either. He's got Wrath, which is a little less exciting nowadays, but he's also got Blue Flame, which is a nice high-scoring special. But I'm still leaning more towards Forsyth. It's also an excuse to pull blue. Speaking of pulling, I'm admittedly Still very tempted by this. I'm just gonna say, if halfway through this compilation I end up coming back and pulling on this banner, don't be surprised about it, because the more I think about it, the more tempted I get. So we're gonna move away from there for now, for the safety of our orbs, and we're gonna pull this one blue here. So we didn't even have a choice on Owain. So glad we are going for the blue. Just getting a Matilda, that's disappointing, but whatever. Feathers for the feather stockpile that I don't need, because I am once again hitting the feather cap, and I hate it when that happens. Day 3 brings us Heroes with Vengeful Fighter. I already have Iden, and I had Kanagus a few times, but I foddered him all the time, so I'm probably going to go for him again. I don't really care for Momori. Shield Session is a weird skill. I'm not a fan of that. Blade Session ended up being cooler than I expected once I got to play around with it on the seal. But I don't like Shield Session because like it's dependent on the enemy moving around and stuff. And that's a little hard to predict. But Blade Session, you kind of have some control over it. So I like that skill more. But even then, I don't know that it's a skill I'd want in the A slot anyway. But it works good as a seal. I said I was going to pull Colorless right. I almost forgot for a second. Iden wouldn't have been bad backup either. I'd just rather go for Kane here to diversify our options. Instead we got a Tanya. Not super exciting, but whatever. This was one of the banners I was a little less interested in from the rerun schedule, so not as disappointed on that one. For Heroes with Form skills, red is technically slightly better odds, but Evel has literally nothing at this point of value, so I'm gonna go blue. I already have red, but Fina doesn't need merges, but I would actually love to have her plus 10 just because she's really adorable. Really cute character. But we'll go for Petra, who I don't have, and also has good fodder. I forgot that she had fodder that was actually pretty useful if I wanted to do some AR defense shenanigans. But we'll try for Petra. Didn't have a chance on red anyway, so it all works out. Come on, Petra. That's unfortunate. Petra's cool too. I'd love to get her eventually, but I definitely don't need her badly enough to spend orbs, so just gonna wait on her. For the Heroes with Rouse skills rerun, I'm leaning towards blue. I probably would have gone for green if Soleil's Refine had been slightly different, to give her Null Sea Disrupt, but since it only works on player phase, having a more enemy phase reliant skill like that, like Null Sea Disrupt on her, doesn't really help, I think, so we'll go blue. Go blue for the boys. Try and get a Corrin merge, or I guess I could save him for null follow-up. Instead we get Oscar. Bleh. That's how I feel right now. I feel bleh just like Oscar, so gonna just leave him there. For the Ruse skills banner rerun, I don't have Eleonora. She's the only one of this group I don't have. But I think I'd rather go blue for Anna for joint drive speed. That plus rally attack seems a little more useful than attack speed push and rally attack speed. And Annette, as much as I love her, she really only has that rally. I mean, the Ruse is cool too, but not as many units are going to use that. So gonna go try for the more universal joint drive speed. Kind of want to pull that second blue, but I don't need it. Don't need it. Just an Effie. Blech. So far, these, all the Ascendant summons have not been super enticing. Oh no. For this Heroes with Rally skills rerun, I remember liking Eliwood's Refine, so I'll go for him. Then probably Colorless. Okay, we didn't even get that chance. Midori's got really good fodder, but I unless we finally get regular form Ash with a bow, I don't really need Spendthrift right now, so... and I've got a copy of her saved already for that, so don't really need her. Even though she's got probably the best fodder of the batch. Just gonna take that sad Catria and be depressed about that. For this special Spiral banner rerun, gonna go with red. Could use either of them. I mean, even green with Lewin special Spiral could still be useful. I'm just not sure who exactly I'd want it on. But instead we got Nagma. Okay. Not super exciting, but this was one of the banners I was a little less interested in just because I really want those excuses to pull blue. Alright, for heroes with tactic skills, as much as I want to pull blue just for that chance at Robin, realistically, better off going for Big Sis Camilla for attack speed push or Catria for attack speed bond. Bond 4s aren't the most impressive tier 4 skills, but I think Catria is still more exciting than the other two on this banner. I don't have her, so gonna try red. Well, never mind, we're gonna try for Camilla. Gonna pull the colorless. And what do we got? Just Alyssa. That's fine. I guess. I mean, like, it's not really that exciting, but nothing I can do, so I don't know. I guess it's fine. Alright, our second to last daily banner is the rerun for Spurn or Repel, which is a really solid banner. I don't really need any of this right now, but it is good fodder to have just to stock up in the future. For any other infantries that I'd like to build, like maybe Summer Norn. So it is kind of tempting to pull all the reds or blues, but I think I'll just stick to maybe one red, just for that slightly better chance with blue as the backup. Speaking of tempted, now that I've seen the legendary banner for this month, and it doesn't interest me in the slightest, I'm very tempted to go back and try for Fjorm over here. So we may do that at the end. I'll wait until tomorrow's poll before I decide, but might do that and see if we can get her, because I'm still pretty tempted by her, and we've managed to save up a good number of orbs again, but for now, let's just go ahead and get one red. Yeah, that blue is kind of tempting just because it's blue, but it's fine. We'll take this one red. Try and get a joint drive attack. Instead, we got Laszlo. That's exciting. It's not exciting. Go away, Laszlo. Alright, the last of these daily summon banners. We have Heroes with Chill, featuring Brave Alm, who is actually really good with his refine. It's been very solid, but I already have him. We have Cliff, who is getting a refine soon, actually, and he has Fortress Def Res fodder. Could be nice to have. And then we have Tsubasa, who's probably the least exciting fodder-wise. Well, Alm has threat and attack speed, but I guess that's not particularly exciting either, considering menaces are just better. But we've got Tsubasa, who honestly doesn't have anything I'm super interested in, because Blade Session's just a skill that I feel is better in the seal slot. But she does have armored and cavalry effectiveness, which is always nice to have, so wouldn't mind getting her. I'm leaning towards blue on this batch, and I'm still very tempted to go for Fjorm. We only got one blue anyway, so that's cool. I'm still tempted to go summon for Fjorm, honestly. So I think maybe that's what we'll do. Don't want this Corrin, thanks. I was hoping for a Robin at the last minute. But I guess we're gonna go throw a few orbs. I don't know if I want to spark still, but I'm willing to throw a few orbs at Fjorm again and see what we can get. And I'm still willing to use that Flore on Robin, but even if we get him, he's gonna have to wait. I'm probably not going to get to him for like a month because next month is Kaze, and I want to do his building video while he's relevant because of his refine. So gonna look at Kaze first, and then I've got some other videos that I'm working on. So Robin might not be for like a month even if we get him. And we got no greens here, and I forgot what my priority was. I think it was green, colorless, red, blue. So I guess we'll go for this colorless, but I'm gonna hope that we don't get the focus. Just a Gordon, who is on brand actually, from the same game at least. Yeah, we'll try a few more orbs at Fjorm. This is not good. This is not good. Ah, come on. Don't give me the scary lady who could probably snap me in half. Ah, dang it. She's here to kill me. No, she could probably snap me in half. Which for some people that's a plus. For Brandon, that's not a plus. I guess that's spurn fodder or push fodder. What is this weapon even? Oh yeah, it's one of those gimmicky dragon flower weapons. Boring. You're never gonna get my dragon flowers, so that might as well just be nothing. This is a glorified slaying edge. I guess it also has, if unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of ally, grants bonus. Nope, that's also tied to the dragon flowers. Never mind. She just has a slaying edge, so she is purely spurn fodder. Oh, I marked the wrong thing. Yeah, she's just spurn fodder, so I guess that's nice for someone, but not for me. I probably should just call it there, but I'll pull a few more. Yeah, now the greens are here. That was sad. Come on, Fjorm. No. I saw this big bulky silhouette and I got a little excited. Yeah, I like Fjorm. She's really cute. With that said, I don't like the Ascendant version. I don't like how they made her hair longer. That's sad. I thought her haircut was really cute before, and now it's just kind of eh. But it's fine, I guess. How many orbs should I spend on this? Probably less than I'm doing now, but whatever. Come on, Fjorm. Make my temptation worth it. Oh, not Fjorm, but we got Annette, who I do love, but fodder-wise is not great. Just a rally and a ruse. I don't know if I'll merge. I do like Annie, but I don't know if I want to merge or not. Man, I really wish that had been the Fjorm. Oh, man. 2 not the correct 5 stars in a row. That's sad. That's sad. No, Merrick is bad. Bad. Just bad. Yeah, I just kind of want to be done with Robin. The joke has gone on long enough. I'm sick of him. I want to finish him up and be done with this curse. But then again, I guess that means I'll have nothing to look forward to when I summon blue anymore. And then my summons will be kind of sad because like there's nothing that I'm really looking forward to building in the common pool at the moment, I guess. So maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe I should keep prolonging my suffering. It's probably funnier for you guys to watch me lament every single time I pull a minus speed Robin because, wow, I've gotten a lot of those. All right, we'll go a little longer. All right, yeah, that's a nice wheel of 3 greens. Come on. And I still have never gotten one of these celestial stones either. Every time I've gotten enough summons to spark. Hey, Balthy. I guess that's something I'm kind of interested in from green is Balthus. Not my first choice, but better than most of the other greens. But yeah, every time I've pulled enough to spark, it's either been before celestial stones were introduced or it's been on a seasonal banner and I get nothing, or a legendary banner and I get nothing for it. So that's nice. That feels good. And I still don't know that I want to try and spark here, but maybe I will, just to end this suffering. Gunther. Gunther, no. And it's probably about time to clean out the barracks too. I haven't been cleaning from this summoning session, which ended up being good because then I accidentally, one of the footage pieces got messed up and I had to look back through and see who I summoned that day, and it was Sethith, and this is Ike, which is cool. I don't use mine as often as I did before, and Steady Breath is not super important fodder to most units. Most characters I feel have better options nowadays, but cool to get, and he didn't ruin our pity or anything, so that's nice. This is not great. This is not great. Do not give me the guy. No, it's just Nana. I really should stop. I should stop. But, like, I don't know. This, like I said, I want to get Robin, and this whole, all these special event summons were just kind of disappointing, so I wanted something to show for it. And now I have Niles, and he still looks as sickly as ever. Because I do not have his Resplendent, and between these, I guess I'd rather go for blue now, since I don't need another copy of the Spurn Lady. Oh, and we got him, and he's 4-star. Cool. I was like, oh no, for a second. I was like, no, don't be 5-star. But no, he is very cute, and he is here at plus speed. See, I can get plus speed on just about anyone who isn't Robin. Funny how that works. I don't remember his stats, but I remember his speed being at least workable. I don't know. I still don't know if I want to build him. I'd love to build like Ferdinand or Silas, but someone kind of ruined those characters for me. So I don't know. I might still keep waiting for Geralt. I don't know if I want to build him or not. I know I shouldn't let people ruin characters for me, but sometimes, you know, you just associate that character with the person and then they're bad to you, and then it leaves a bad taste in your mouth. Then every time you see that character, you're just like, man, remember that jerk? Remember that jerk who treated me badly? Yeah. At least no one has ruined Ash for me yet, despite their best attempts. Come on, green. Give us Fjorm. Give us Fjorm. Another Balthy. Not the worst. We might actually... we might legit get to plus 10 Balthus before we get Robin, which will be hilarious and sad. I kind of didn't want to go below 600, but I don't know. At this point, I feel kind of committed. A Luthier. Not terrible. Not terrible pull. Better than half the greens. Alright, I know I should stop, but at this point I feel like I might as well just go for the spark. I knew this would happen if I decided to pull again, but... bad decisions, right? Unless we get our, like, these greens. Maybe I should just pull the full wheel. Honestly, save myself some orbs. Pull the full wheels. That would probably be smartest at this point if I'm resolved to go for the spark. Yeah, I guess at worst I get some fodder from the other guys. I'm hoping I don't pull 5-star Rosha though, but just a Legault. Okie dokie. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna pull for the spark since we're already most of the way there. If I decided to do this earlier, I could have saved myself a lot of orbs by just doing full wheels from the beginning. Oops. Oops. But normally I do like to just kind of snipe the specific color, but whatevs. Whatevs. Oh, Sedith. What's up, man? Not very helpful, but always happy to see him just because I like Sedith. I do like him. Boop, boop, boop. Nope, just another luthier. Still not the worst. I'm gonna hope that realistically I should probably have, even if I wanted to spark, I should have just waited until the reveal for the new heroes and seen what was there, but I'm gonna just gamble that this will not come back to haunt me. I mean, like, for remaining new heroes that I could see coming this year, Shauna's not bad. I feel like the only character that would really excite me, because we just had 3 houses, would be probably... No, we just had Fates. Awakening with Rickon. But I feel like if we get Rickon, he's a demote character. He's either a direct demote or a regular demote. If he even makes it on the banner at all, there are a lot of green units who would probably be ahead of him. I mean, I guess they could make him like a blue mage or something, but I don't see that. I feel like they'd go green mage with him. So, wow, those are some sad pulls, huh? And so I feel like that's most likely in this case is Awakening with Rickon is the only thing that would make me really regret this. Unless there's some crazy new fodder that just makes, I don't know, Soleil's terrible refine actually useful. That seems unlikely. So I guess we'll go Spurn Lady. And do I want to try for her twice, or do I want to pull the other blue? I guess Spurn is still better fodder. Yeah, let's end it with another Spurn attempt. And then we will free pick our Fjorm. All right. And with this, we will get Fjorm. You have caused me quite a bit of trouble, but here we go. All right. I'm not nearly as enthusiastic as I would have been if we'd just gotten her, but I'm glad that we could at least guarantee her now. We got our Celestial Stone, we got our Ascendant Flore, and I was like, wait, shouldn't she have a stat? No, we got her for free. She's neutral. But we can give her an Ascendant stat and bump one of these up. I'll have to look at what she wants. Probably speed, since she's like a weird speedy armor. Yeah, probably want to bump up the speed. And then we will decide what to do with Robin. I'll have to look through all the fodder I've accumulated for him, and he'll probably be next, like in about a month or so. Like I said, Kaze is going to be first. But there we go. So overall, this banner did not treat us amazingly. It gave us a lot of stuff, but stuff that we didn't actually want. And then the daily summons were sad, but in the end, we did get her. And we got our first ever Celestial Stone, so that's cool. So even though I spent more orbs than I intended to, can't complain too much, I guess. Just gonna hope that nothing in the near future tempts me too badly. But anyway, thank you guys, as always, so much for watching and joining me on this very absurd journey. Hopefully your summons went better and were more exciting, and hopefully Fjorm and Robin do not end up disappointing. Anyway, until next time, this is Hoodie Angel Brandon signing out.